So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pops Peters. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. That's it out. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. Freeland back to work.
Oh, nice try.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go again. In the air, center field. Doyle under it. Makes the grab, one away. Man at second with one away. And now the first baseman, Micah Prees. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Run comes in from second. It's 6-1. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Pops Peters. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Moniak brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. Rocketed out towards right center. Doyle makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Peters added one more to that hitting streak.
Not great.
Pops Peters, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Pops Peters. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Rolls across the diamond, one up, one down. Owen Miller digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Peters, the reigning rookie of the year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. It's strike 1 to the catcher. Goodman launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a big swing and a miss.
Dude, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning.
So 2 down. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Micah Prees stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one popped up. Tovar on the move. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Out to short. Perdomo tosses to first. And 1 away in the top of the third. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Berry. Right through there for a strike. Berry went deep in his most recent game. There's the swingers.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a third here to start the game. Back here at Chase Field. And now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. There's a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Miller now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. First pitch just misses. Strike 1. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2 is the count.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Peters back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs. The Diamondbacks up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now it's even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Michael Tolia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that.
Rudder takes off on the ground. They get one. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss, one. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. This one popped up. Marte going after it. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Berry batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
That's in there. That's strike 1. That's in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to...
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. The perfection continues. That one is absolutely belted. Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases, his 44th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your...
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Reed Foley. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Peters was firing on all cylinders here, both hitting and... Pops Peters getting ready. He's on an... One down. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Paddock back to work. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And it's through for a hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, he overruns the base, and they tag him out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 5, and the Rockies nothing. 1 out, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. Up the middle, and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's the first baseman, Micah Prees. Criswell checks over to first, and he's back. Criswell, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. There goes the runner. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Peter. Pops Peters with a popping. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit for Arizona.
That's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out, runner at second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Line drive. Fraley makes the play. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a two-run lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. Abbott back to work. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Base is empty with two away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Gets under it and pops it up. Peters makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Peters played brilliantly despite. Pops Peters ready to go in this one. This out star has been a one down. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. Friedel has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Grounded to third. Could be two. Here's Marte for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Louder back to work. Smoked on the ground to second. To first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. One out, bases empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. And there are two down. Jeimer Candelario digs in now. Towards first. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. Peters had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely did.
Pops Peters ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can...
Runner takes off. That one the other way. Makes the catch, in and over. So no run. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His second homer of this series. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Antone back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. De La Cruz makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the DH, Pops Peters. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Peters was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. So just about set. And on the mound now, Pops.
An excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Josh Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No, that missed.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ezekiel Duran stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. One out, bases empty. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jonah stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Peters, 22 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Arizona. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Next offering is downstairs.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing. Next to hit for Arizona, Pops Peters. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikes.
Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Josh Smith. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
On the ground to first. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's the elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Bradford back to work. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Runner at second, nobody out. Runner takes off. That's ball 4. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Micah Prees getting ready to hit. The other way. That's a base hit. In scores the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. It's a bomb. And King Tuck sends it out of here. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Young, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6, Daz Cameron at the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. He was late there. Strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, Josh Smith. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they're behind 0-1.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8. Peters went off for 2 homers in his last game. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner breaks for 3rd. This one in the dirt, and he steals 3rd without a throw. Peters takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Popped up. Young. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
2 outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Good 2-strike hitting.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher.
1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Peters was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
Some excellent ABs at the plate. He really looked comfortable, and he made it.
Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pops Peters. That's towards center. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 1 out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The D-backs could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little deeper.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Garcia makes the grab, 1 down. One gone, runner at first. Pops Peters will hit next. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Peters had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure was.
Pops Peters ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Texas Rangers back here at Chase Field. Now it's going to be Pops Peters. Evaldi back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. The wide to kick the pitch. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Yeah, the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
So the order turns over. Jake McCarthy stands runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. Home run number 50 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His 51st home run of the year. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Peters played brilliantly despite the loss. Collected 3. ready to go. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And that bunted towards first. Peters takes it to the bag. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. So up next, Pops Peters. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one in the air center field. Buxton gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
One down. Ernie Clement, the next twin up to hit. Towards first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 1 out and a runner at second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Man at second. Ripped to right. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters, looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Peters was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big...
Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. 1 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. Ground ball right side. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Runner at first with 2 away. Alec Thomas now. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. 2 outs. Runner on the go again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out of here. His 54th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boom. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
In the air, left field, Jenkins. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 7-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-mood.
Peters had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair. And 9-7. Pops Peters, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Minnesota Twins. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, Pops Peters. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, but I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Late on that fastball. The Diamondbacks looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Pulls that one foul.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Freeze steps on the bag, 2-2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. Peters back to work. Upstairs. Peters, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Got it started a little too early, strike one. In the air, right side of the infield. Freeze has a beat on it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
One out, bases empty. In the air, out towards right center. Thomas sizing it up. Pulls it in for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
David Fry stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the outs one. And the Twins, nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He nails one out to right. His 56th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that one popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. One down. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late. Peters, the rookie of the year from a year ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
One strike.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some swing for the fences.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Royce Lewis. He popped out his first time. And that's in for a strike. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Peters working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. In the air, left field. Zuna ranging after it. Snags it for the second out. Peters back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. There's a strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Twins are set down. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Rodriguez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Jenkins stands in now and watches strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Clement checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings. Next to hit for Arizona, Pops Peters. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground to first, could be two. Over to Correa for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. And welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
The closer, Carlos Correa.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. Inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or well.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The D-backs leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Cruising along. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Right through there for a strike. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that. Next offering up airs. And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Reed,
strikeout guy, tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Peters with his 20th win of this season, and that's a pretty rare accomplishment these days.
Yeah, it's definitely rare, Boog. Between 1993 and 2013, MLB averaged 3 20-game winners per season. From 2014.
And welcome into the ballpark. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. Rodriguez back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. First and third, one down. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That ball was crushed. That one felt good. His 57th homer of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Here's that one, deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. It's 5-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Peters. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to third. Throws to first.
That's an out.
Play is made, 2 out. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Makes a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Jordan Westberg now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Not in time. He's safe. Now here's Trent Grisham. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Peters did not have a banner showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they...
Pops Peters ready to go in this one. So 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Pops Peters. That one ripped. That's back. Gone. That ball was crushed. He sends it out of here. His 59th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1. Now, Jordan Westburg. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
No problem.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready. To turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same.
He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Peters on third with 2 out. That one lifted to left. Bradfield settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. 2 outs, runner at first. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground right side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So it's no run.
Up next to the
So digging in, Pops Peters. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. That ball was crushed. And he's gone yard again. His 61st home run of the season. And they're chipping away. Peters had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A special game at the dish with 3. Pops Peters, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. So 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pops Peters. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make it.
Runner on the move. Drag bunt back towards the mound. The throw to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. His 62nd home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
The bat, number 1. Designated hitter, Pops Peters.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Junis back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Peters had a great showing in this game despite the team's. Pops Peters getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another dominant? Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Pops Peters. What's the word on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Weston Wilson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. Creeds on his way over and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and
2 outs, nobody on. Now up next for Arizona, Pops Peters.
so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Ground ball right side, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And that's fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And a big swing and a miss. Peters, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ian Happ up to hit. Just missed. Happ working through some struggles lately. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Gurriel racing over to make the catch. Peters back to work. And that's a strike. Peters, the rookie of the year from a year ago, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground. Suarez throw to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up now for Chicago, Emmanuel Rivera. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And he hit out ball right side. Marte throws to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Start the game. It's the Diamondbacks 1.
Now batting for the designated hitter.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting.
Swing and a ground ball. To first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
and that's their first base runner of the game. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. And now a little bit low. And it's 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 out. Runners at first and second. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
1 down, base is empty. That one a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. He's through. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Peters back to work. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Next offering is Feldman. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Down the third to second in his first at bat. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Diamondbacks 3. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Weston Wilson.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Cubs are down quietly. They trail in this. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Chris Flexen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Sean Reed Foley on a pitch here. Pops Peters with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pops Peters.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Nabs it, and that is that. Man at first, one away.
Peter.
That one drilled left field. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. His 64th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to lead the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that is that. Peters was a big contributor for them in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player's locked.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first 2 rounds, the contestants will be given 3 minutes. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. The round has officially begun. That clears the wall. That one out of here and into the second deck. That's 3 in a row now. 2 minutes are now on the clock. No question about that one. Another home run. No doubt about that one. There's number 7. Oh, that's a monster home run. Just 1 minute remaining. "30 seconds left. No question about that one. There's number 10. The bonus round has begun. See what he... Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby.
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That misses, and 1-1. Judge was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing there for the American League. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, and now here is James Morgan. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That's not coming back.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But they go. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Freddie Peralta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.